We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Here comes the screen. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Knocked loose. Lays it up and in.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in LA, that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Davis. The shot almost.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Anthony Davis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Danny Green to Cousins. Knocked loose. Cousins. To Davis, down low. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Bradley to Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
To Leonard. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Anthony Davis with a piece. Leonard.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Paul George rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Danny Green matched up with Paul George. Bradley to Davis. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. They'll get it down to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and 1. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
And he'll head to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To George. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
James to Bradley. Second effort. Kuzma gets it in the right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kyle Kuzma Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Nothing going here on that drive to Williams. And McGee there for the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. Down the lane to lay it in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
The drive, right to the basket. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Across the timeline comes James. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Takes a shot at the buzzer. No good. Time's expired. First quarter in the books of this one. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
George, Paul George, that's 3 now on 4 shots.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To James. JaVale McGee to Danny Green. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Kyle Kuzma. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Paul George, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Los Angeles, they have it. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. A bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Turns and slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
James to Davis. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line, he's going to shoot 2. DeMarcus Cousins, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
So Leonard. LeBron James tips it. There's the toss. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Anthony Davis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
LeBron into the front court. 2-point advantage. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Paul George to Williams.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
George in a matchup with Boogie. Five on the shot clock to Beverly. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's James controlling the offense to Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Kawhi Leonard against Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And 2 for AD.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
George and the Lakers clear. LeBron with it up top. Down 2. Beyond the arc for 3. LeBron James. He's 2 for 2 now.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
That misses with 3 seconds left. First half in the books. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Williams across the timeline. Lead is 2. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
James clears the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. Down for McGee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Avery Bradley snatching it out of the air. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Shot from the lane won't go. To James. Whoa! What a finish!
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And McGee there for the rebound. James into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. To Bradley. Screen coming. Bradley. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Montrezl Harrell has got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Goes 2 for 2. Lakers at the controls right now. To Cousins. Clippers have got it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And the Lakers with the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. LeBron James in a matchup with Harkless. To Bradley. Pass to the rim. Williams into the front court. Leads a bucket. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers. LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. To Cousins. Not that time. George to Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Beverly. Fires the 3. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open 3.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LBJ. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down by 9. To Davis. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Paul George. Leonard. Off the iron. No good. LeBron James with the rock. To Davis. Kuzma matched up with Paul George. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Straight on 3, at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
George. It goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Team foul number 1.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
To number 20. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And count the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron James. Tough matchup against George. Well, can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Subbing in for the Lakers. Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Bradley. Kyle Kuzma. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course. The game.
Count it. And the the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Danny Green for three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
It's James controlling the offense. Probing the defense. James. Layup goes down. Well done.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
James. Oh, he couldn't end a putback slam.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard to Paul George. Fires the three. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
And Cousins throwing it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Leonard to George. Short jumper stays out. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard to Paul George. Down to 5 on the 24. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lakers ball. Danny Green. George. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Across the timeline comes James. Down a bundle. To Davis. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. James to Danny Green. Cousins. They go down to Davis. Kicks it outside. To Davis. The monster stuff. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
A shot at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire... This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to sports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.